Hey everybody, Tim from Monarch Historical Fencing here to announce our first tournament here in Larned, Kansas. The tournament is going to be March the 15th. Yes, that is the same day as SoCal Sword Fight. It's just designed to be for anybody that can't afford to go there and who lives in the Midwest. You could come out here and have a fun little tournament. And in fact, if I could afford to go to SoCal, I wouldn't be having this tournament. Anyways, like I said, this is our first tournament here at Monarch. It should be about 3.5 to 4 hours, or we could get done a lot faster depending on the number of people who attend. The idea is that it will be a double elimination, and that's with the idea of 30 competitors. But if we have 10, then we could do a Swiss tournament or a round robin, and that's totally fine too. We'll play it by ear on the day. According to how many people show up. It's going to be somewhat a little late, not late, but a little later in the day. We're going to start around 2:30 because we want people to be able to drive up the day of from up to maybe 6 or 7 hours away, if you want to do that, and be able to drive home at the end of the day as well. Oh, registration. Registration is only going to be $20. I'm not here to make a killing, and we don't have vendors, we don't have live streams. This is an official HEMA rated, tournament. We're just here to have a good time and have fun. So 50% of that 20 is going to go to the prize pool for first, second, and third place. The other 50% is going to go to a venue fee, basically. I have to pay rent. With that having been said, I do rent the place, so if we want to stay past the tournament, we can stay as long as we want. You could fight into the wee hours of the morning if you so desire. That's something I would love to do, so if you want to do that as well, that's great. In addition to that, if you want to have a secondary tournament, let's say everybody has some rapiers and they want to do a rapier tournament after the longsword tournament's done, we could do that too. I don't care. It's not hard to set up some brackets and get people rolling. To explain this tournament itself, I want to call it HEMA Labs because these are going to be almost entirely made up of experimental rule sets that are not normal. And we're going to be having this HEMA Labs tournament every 2 months. We want people to be able to come as often as possible, not feel obligated to make huge travel arrangements, have to take off 3, 4, 5 days of work in order to come, or have to blow out the bank to compete. The experimental rules for this tournament are going to be what I call all-inclusive. All-inclusive means that all of the fighters are judges. That means that we cannot do point fighting, because if you have 12 judges surrounding a ring arguing with each other about a point, that doesn't work. The idea is there will be one marshal in the middle of the ring. That marshal will signal to the fighters to begin fighting. They will fight for one round continuously for 2 minutes, and then the round will end. They will have 30 seconds to rest. During that 30 seconds, the judges of that particular ring will put up a card according to the color that they think best fenced and was victorious during that round, and then whoever has the most will win that round. If there's a tie, the marshal will decide. Simple as that. That will go, like I said, to best of 3 rounds. So 2 minutes of fighting, 3 minutes off, or 30 seconds off, dear God. And then 2 minutes of fighting again, 30 seconds off, and possibly a third round if we need a third round. It's the old nose there. The split for the pot will be 60, 30, 10. So first place will get 60% of the pot, second place 30, third place 10. My idea is that third place should never feel like they shouldn't have come. And everybody beyond that, too bad. Anyway, I know this is kind of a quick and dirty explanation of the rules. We're going to have some documents that you could read to have more specifics. I hope to see you on the 15th of March, and if you show up, I'll give you a hug if you want, or a high five, or I'll just kick your ass with my sword. Whatever you want. Have a good one, guys.